What's good, everyone? It's the one and only LY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you at it. Now let's go and get into this video. NFL regular season is back, baby. This is the week 1 preview, man. You know, this is the best time of the year. You know, there's nothing like the NFL season kicking off, man. NFL season kicks off today, or technically, see, I'm recording this video Wednesday, the day before the actual opening day for the NFL season. But you guys gonna be seeing this tomorrow, so technically it's gonna be the day of opening night. So it's nothing like NFL regular season football, but it is my week 1 preview, and let's run it down. Let's start off with this, man. Let's start off with the games. Let's start off with opening night game, the game that y'all gonna be watching tonight. The Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers, the Cheeseheads, taking on the Monsters of the Midway. Let's run through this real quick. I love this. I love how this is the opening night game. Two of the most classic teams, two of the classic teams in the NFL, the teams that have been here for 100 years. For the 100th season, I know Patriots and Chiefs fans wanted that to be, the opening night game, but this is the 100th season, and you got to do something spectacular. These are two contending teams, and I'm gonna take the Bears. I'm gonna take the Monsters of the Midway to pull it off at home. I expect this to be a really good game, really competitive game. I think both defenses are going to make plays. I think this Packers defense is, of course, a lot. This is probably Aaron Rodgers' best defense, and that's scary. But, it's the Monsters of the Midway. We're talking Khalil Mack. We're talking about Akeem Hicks, Eddie Jackson, Eddie Goldman, Roquan Smith, Danny Trevathan, Leonard Floyd. Right? I think they get it done. I think they just make that one play to win the game. I think the defense wins the game. I think Aaron Rodgers makes a few plays, maybe gets Devontae Adams going. Benton Stanton might have a good game. Who knows about the Titans and Jimmy Graham and Mercedes Lewis. But give me the Bears at home. I think the Bears fans are going to be hyped for the NFL regular season. Of course, kicking off 100th season. Give me Mitch Trubisky to make a few plays. I think Matt Nagy and the Bears, Mitch Trubisky, they get it done in week 1. Give me the Chicago Bears. All right, for the next game, we got the Bills and Jets. Give me the Bills in this one. I'm big on both of these teams. I'm big on the Jets going to the season, even though I had them finishing 5-11 at the end of the season. But, you have Le'Veon Bell, Adam Gase is the offensive mind. Sam Darnold's going to the second season. So there's a lot of promising things. Of course, they added C.J. Mosley. But I'm just big on the Bills this year, man. I really am. I expect Josh Allen to have a huge season. I think this defense is going to make a few plays, cause Sam Darnold to throw a few interceptions. And, look, the Bills, they're one of my sleepers teams. Like, I could see possibly the Bills making the playoffs, even though I didn't have them in my AFC playoffs. I wouldn't be shocked if they make the playoffs. So give me the Bills on the road to get the win against the Jets. Chiefs and Jaguars. I can't tell you how much I'm looking for this game, man. The Chiefs, possibly the best offense in the NFL. Jaguars, one of the best defenses in the NFL. Mahomes, what is he going to be like after his MVP season? Nick Foles in Jacksonville. The beef between Tyreek Hill and Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey is going to be following Tyreek Hill around the field. It's going to be lovely, man. It's going to be in Jacksonville, though. It's going to be in Jacksonville. We're going to be in Duval. This is going to be a lovely game, man. This is going to be a lovely game. And, this is one of my upsets. I'm going with Jacksonville. I'm going with Jacksonville at home to beat the Chiefs. Yes, I said that. I think the Jaguars are going to get it done. You got to remember, man, 2 years ago, the Jacksonville Jaguars were a quarter away from making the Super Bowl. Right? And I know last year was a disappointment, but now you're bringing in Nick Foles instead of Blake Bortles. This team morale is just going to be a lot higher. The confidence around the locker room is higher, and I wouldn't be shocked if the Jaguars are a playoff team, even though, you know, I had the Titans winning the division. But the Jaguars I'm high on. I expect Leonard Fournette to have a huge game. I expect Leonard Fournette to have 20 to 25 carries, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's going to be a monster this game. Give me Jacksonville at home. And I expect this to be a little bit more high scoring than what people think it will be. I think the Jaguars are going to play clock control against the Chiefs. And I can see Patrick Mahomes throwing a few picks to AJ Boye, Jalen Ramsey. And I expect the Jaguars to get it done at home. So give me Duval as the underdogs. Falcons versus Vikings. Another 12 o'clock game. Give me the Vikings. This is a tough one, but give me the Vikings. I went back and forth in this game. I did. This is going to be an interesting game because it could be low scoring because I like both of the defense on both teams, especially the Falcons defense. I think the Falcons defense is super underrated. People just think this is an offensive team. No, this is a defensive team. Their defensive players are healthy. This is tough, but like I said, I'm going with the Vikings. You know, there's really no reason. I mean, if this is in Atlanta, I would say probably the Falcons. But since it's in Minnesota, the Vikings need to prove that this season is going to be different from last season. And they start off strong. I think Kirk Cousins has a pretty good game. I think they get Dalvin Cook going. It's going to be interesting, the receiving corps for both teams. Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Sanu, Austin Hooper. And then we talk about the Vikings when it comes to Diggs, stealing, bringing in someone like a Josh Doctson. I don't get why the Redskins just gave up on him so quick. Kyle Rudolph, Irv Smith Jr. You know what? Since it's in Minnesota, they need to start off strong this year. Give me Minnesota in a close one. I'm not sure it's going to be high scoring or low scoring. We'll see, but give me the Vikings at home. Rams and Panthers. This is tough. This is a tough one, man. This is one of the toughest ones one of the toughest games to predict. It's going to be one of the best games, man. 12 o'clock game. It's going to be a great one, man. Cam Newton at home in Carolina with this defense with Gerald McCoy, bringing other players like Bruce Irvin. Man, I'm interested in the Carolina Panthers taking on, of course, the NFC champions from last year. We're all interested in seeing what Todd Gurley is going to be looking like this year. What will Jared Goff? You know, look, I ain't covered the Jared Goff situation of him getting the new contract, one of the highest contracts for quarterbacks. Look, congratulations to him. But, you know, this is a tough one. But, you know, I went ahead. I thought about some more. I think the Rams still this one in Carolina. I think the Rams still this one. It's a tough game. It can go either way. I could see the Panthers win this game. But I think I like Todd Gurley to have a better game than what people might think he will. I think Jared Goff comes out and show out. And I think the Rams, I think they can get the Rams defense. I think they can make a few plays. And I think the Rams will start off 1-0. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Panthers win at home. But, you know, I'm going to go with the Rams. I'm going to go with the Rams. Dolphins versus Ravens in Miami. This is going to be ugly. Look, Dolphins fans. I know there's a hurricane going on in Florida. That's no joke. Hopefully y'all can stay safe. But I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all should just cancel this game. Now, I'm not talking just because of weather conditions. This is just going to be an ugly game. Period. You guys are the worst. This is one of the worst teams I've seen going into the season. They're already tanking and the season hasn't even started. I mean, y'all only hope is Fitzmagic, but I'm going to have to tell you something. There's going to be no Fitzmagic going on in Miami week 1. Because you guys know that y'all facing the best secondary in the NFL. The Ravens have the best secondary in the NFL. Ryan Fitzpatrick is not going to be bombing it to anyone. They traded Kenny Stills. So, look, it's not going to be good. It's going to be ugly. I'm going to say it right now. It's going to be a shutout. The Ravens going to put up points, 45-0. It's going to be that type of game. It's going to be ugly. And, you know, shout out to the team, keep it clean. Let's keep it pushing. Redskins versus Eagles in Philly. You guys know how I feel about Philly. One of the most skilled teams. We're going from one of the worst teams in the Dolphins to the most skilled teams in the Eagles. Give me the Eagles against the Redskins. I think the Redskins have a little bit more talent than what a lot of people might feel they have. But, you know, this Eagles team is on a whole nother level. Wentz is going to come out and have a huge game. I think they get Jordan Howard going early. I think this defense make plays because we know that Case Keenum loves to force the ball down the field, even though he's not really that good throwing the ball down the field. He loves to throw it down the field. And I could see Malcolm Jenkins, Ronald Darby, this defensive line getting after Case Keenum. You know, it'll be interesting. Dwayne Haskins would have played this game, but, you know, Case Keenum is Case Keenum. Give me the Eagles in a blowout. I know it's a division game. Division games can be tricky, but the Eagles, in my opinion, the most talented team in the NFL. Give them to me. They're the 10-point favorites. God, man. I could see them putting up 47 points. So give me 47-21 Eagles. Let's keep it pushing. The game that the game I wanted to got the most. Titans and Browns. I couldn't wait to talk about this one. So the Browns are the 5-point favorites. I mean, we finally get to see the Cleveland Browns this game. You know, after all season hype from Odell Beckham to Baker Mayfield to Nick Chubb and Jarvis Landry to this new coach Freddie Kitchens to be an offensive mastermind to the most improved defense. Look, I think the Browns are one of the most skilled teams in the NFL. But if you guys have seen my AFC regular season and playoff predictions, you know how high I am on the Tennessee Titans. So with that being said, with me predicting in my AFC predictions that I feel that the Titans are going to finish the season 12-4, I'm predicting the Titans to go in Cleveland this Sunday and to steal one in Cleveland. I expect the Titans, and that's when I'm just willing to bet on. I'm not changing. Now, does the Taylor Lewan suspension kind of have me kind of shaky, kind of nervous right now? Yeah, because when I was going through my AFC predictions, I was predicting Taylor Lewan to get his suspension upheld and but you know, he's got to serve that 4-game suspension. That's kind of shaky, but this offensive line overall is still pretty good, especially with the addition of Roger Saffold. But this Browns defense and this Browns defensive line overall is just insane. Myles Garrett, God damn, how you pronounce that nigga name? Oliver Vernon, Sheldon Richardson, the other defensive lineman. Larry Onugbue. You know, this defensive line is really, really good. But you know, look, I'm going with the Titans. I'm not changing. I can't change it, man. I've been saying that the Titans are going to beat the Browns for like the past 2 months. I can't change it now, and I'm still big on the Titans. Give me the Titans on the road, and I say they win. I really can't predict the score. I just have the Titans winning, man. I just have the Titans winning the game. The Browns are 5-point favorites. Give me the Titans in this game. Give me the Titans. Bengals and Seahawks. Seattle's going to win this game, right? No shade to Bengals fans, but it's a mess over there. I really just can't see this. I can't see this being a shock win where you have guys going to Seattle and win. I just can't see it. No. It's just not looking good for Cincinnati right now. It's really not. We're not even sure AJ Green is going to play this game. Offensive line super suspect. We just added Javion Clowney. Ezekiel Ansah is looking healthier, looking really healthy, looking like he might be able to play week 1, even though all season I felt like he was going to miss like the first month of the season. So give me Seattle, dude. The 9.5 favorites. I'll take that easily. It's in Seattle, man. Facing the Bengals. Give me Seattle. I'm not going to waste any time. Colts and Chargers. This is one of the most interesting games, man. This really is. This really is. This is one of the most interesting games. Colts and Chargers. I'm not big on the Chargers this year. I'm just not. And of course, the Colts, they lost Andrew Luck. So I know a lot of people are just picking the Chargers to win this game. They're 6.5 favorites to win. But I am taking the Colts this game. I am. I'm just not liking the Chargers right now. Derwin James, he's injured. He's gonna miss 3 months of the season. I think that's a lot bigger than what people might feel. I know y'all can say Adrian Phillips and Nazir, they're good reserves, safeties, but I'm sorry, you guys can't replace a Derwin James. Melvin Gordon, he's not gonna play week 1. He might not play all season, right? Keenan Allen's already dealing with nagging injuries. Now I think Jacoby Brissett is going to surprise a lot of people in this week 1. I think a lot of people just feel that he's a bum because in 2017 when he was a starter, the Colts went 4-12. When people don't realize that that's the same offensive line that made Andrew Luck retire. So, you know, a lot of people are sleeping on Jacoby Brissett right now. And, you know, it is what it is. But I expect Brissett to ball out in LA. And people are saying Jacoby Brissett is really going to go in LA to beat the Chargers. I mean, like, the Chargers don't have a real home field advantage. They really don't. I mean, they were better on the road than at home, you know, last year. I don't see that changing. There's no Chargers fans that I know of. So, you know, give me the Colts. I expect this to be more of a shootout. And I like the Colts defense at this moment better than the Chargers defense. I'm going to take the Colts offensive line over the Chargers defensive line. Melvin Ingram, Joey Bosa are really going to edge. But I like the Colts offensive line. I expect Brissett to get T.Y. Hilton, Devin Funchess the ball. I mean, they still got talent on this Colts team, man. Jack Doyle, Eric Ebron. Give me the Colts, man. Give me the Colts. 49ers and Buccaneers. Give me the 49ers. Look, I'm interested to see this new Buccaneers offense with Bruce Arians. I want to see how he uses Jameis Winston. I know we're going to see mad play actions to Mike Evans down the field, Chris Godwin, O.J. Howard. There's a lot of talent in this team. But I like the matchup. I like the 49ers secondary. I like the 49ers defensive line to get after Jacoby Brissett. And the Buccaneers just don't have a defense, a real defense, man. They really don't. I expect the 49ers. I expect Jimmy G to ball out this game. You know, I might try to pick him up on fantasy. You know, but you know, give me Jimmy G to put up mad points against the Buccaneers. I know it's in Tampa Bay, so it's kind of risky, but you know, I could see Jimmy G putting up around 35 to 40 points on the Buccaneers. I think it's going to be an offensive game, but I expect Jameis Winston to throw a few picks to Verrett and Sherman. And, you know, the 49ers going to start off 1-0. Cowboys and Giants. Ezekiel Elliott just signed his contract, so it's game over for the Giants. Y'all only hope was that Tony Pollard would come in as the week 1 starting running back. But Ezekiel Elliott, he's ready to play. You guys stand no chance. I know I'm not going to be let in New York anytime soon. But, you know, look, the Giants, it's not time. It's not time for them to win. I mean, it's kind of a mess in New York also, you know, besides Saquon Barkley. But, I mean, who y'all going to throw it to, man? Right? Golden Tate's on a 4-game suspension, right? Sterling Shepard is always in and out the lineup due to injuries. Corey Coleman torn his ACL. I mean, Beanie Fowler. Y'all gonna be lining as Beanie Fowler, possibly as y'all premier wide receiver, and Evan Ingram. I mean, it's gonna be a Saquon Barkley, but they're not a playoff team. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. We know the Cowboys are gonna start off 1-0 against the Giants. Why even waste our time? Lions and Cardinals. Give me the Lions. I'm surprised that they're only the 2.5 favorites. I know it's in Arizona, I know a lot of people are on the Kyler Murray hype train right now, and I'm interested to see what this air raid offense looks like in the regular season. But this Lions defense lines is too good. You guys know that I'm huge on the Lions this year. I expect them to win the NFC North, and I think they start off 1-0, point blank period. And it's going to be a really good showing for the defense. I think Kyler Murray will struggle. I think the interior of the offensive line will struggle. And you know, that's that. That's that. Let's get to the Sunday night game, man. Steelers versus Patriots. This is an interesting one. This is a really interesting one. Patriots, of course, defending Super Bowl champions. Tom Brady, Belichick. You know, it's Brady and Belichick, man. But you know what? I just Steelers starting off 1-0. I had them beating the Patriots to start the season. Yes, I do. I know that's a shocking. I know the Patriots are they're the 5.5 favorites to win this game. It's in September, right? The Patriots usually start slow. And, you know, I just think the Steelers are going to be a lot better than what people are thinking. I think they're going to start off week 1, Sunday night, to show how that they're still the top team in the AFC North. I mean, I think that's what they're going to do. I mean, Big Ben has something to prove. I think this defense is going to be a lot better than what people think. And I like this Patriots team a lot. Like I said, it's one of the best skilled Patriots team. I think we'll see that later on in the season. I think the Patriots struggle a bit to start the season, and I think they lose week 1 at home versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. So give me that upset for Pittsburgh. Let's move to Monday night, though. Let's move to Monday night with the Houston Texans and New Orleans Saints, man. It's in New Orleans, right? Drew Brees. You know, they're ready to get the season started after what happened last year. There's a new season, some new faces. And, you know, this is an interesting game. But for you guys who, like I said, watch my AFC predictions, you guys know how I feel about the Houston Texans. Even though they made a move for Larry Tunsil, I really like that move. You do everything in your power to protect your prize, man. Your most important asset in Watson. But you know, this could be an offensive game, even though both of these teams have really good defense, even though the Houston Texans got rid of Clowney. But look, man, this is my thing. One offensive lineman is not going to save the offensive line. Kenny Stills, I like that pickup. So I don't know if Will Fuller is going to come in week 1 ready to, you know, be that second receiver outside of Hopkins. It'll be interesting to see the matchup of Hopkins versus Lattimore, but this is my thing. You know, I just don't see the Texans matching up points for the Saints. I actually expect the Saints to put up a lot of points. I expect Drew Brees to get going. I expect Jared Cook and Thomas to have a huge game. And I expect this to get, you know, I can see the Texans starting out strong, maybe, but, you know, third quarter, fourth quarter, it's going to get out of reach. I can see the Saints putting up around 40 points. Matter of fact, give me 44-24, 44-21, you know. But the Saints have been known to struggle early in the season. But, you know, I'm going to go with the Saints. I'm still not feeling the Texans offensive line. I don't think one offensive lineman can save the whole entire offensive line. And, you know, I'm just not big on the Texans overall. But it'll be interesting to see Deshaun Watson and Hopkins get going, though, and how this offense looks different, because Duke Johnson, Carlos Hyde, there's a lot of differences. But give me the Saints at home. They're 7-point favorites. I'll take it. Broncos and Raiders. Last game of the Week 1 preview. Broncos and Raiders. Look, the Raiders, hard knocks. Antonio Brown, they've been one of the biggest storylines of the NFL this offseason. But if you guys have seen my AFC preview predictions, you guys know how big I am on the Denver Broncos. And You know what? I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos at home against Oakland. I think the Denver Broncos will start the season strong, and they beat Oakland. There's really not that much to go in this game. I mean, I guess the Raiders could win this game, but I'm too big on the Broncos defense. I think Joe Flacco can tear up Emmanuel Sanders, Cortland Sutton, Deshaun Hamilton. They're going to tear up this Raiders secondary, even though Marcus Jr. and Abram, they are good safeties, but the cornerback situation is ugly. The defensive line is not going to get after Joe Flacco. So give me the Broncos. Maybe the Raiders can make it close, but give me the Broncos, man. Give me the Broncos. So that's my week 1 preview, man. I went through all the games. Yo, I can't wait for the NFL for week 1, man. I can't wait for tomorrow kickoff. And you know, look, tomorrow I'm kind of sick right now because not literally, but just sick and how mad I am right now because tomorrow's opening night for the NFL season. Bears versus Packers. What a wonderful game to kick off the NFL season. We have that going on, and tomorrow's my birthday, so it should be the perfect time. It's my birthday. We have NFL kickoff night, but I work tomorrow night, so that sucks. So I'm going to find a way how to watch it. I might just record it and turn off all my notifications so I don't get any spoilers. But we'll see how it plays out. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this new NFL season. And yeah, if you guys feel any different about any of your week 1 predictions, don't shy commenting down below. That's it, man. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. If you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.